Today we are going to have a very, very real conversation regarding Sidora and the fact that she quite possibly is a pathological liar, okay? I've been wanting to kind of talk about this for a while and do like a dedicated video talking about Drew, because when I tell you Drew is so confusing, like I don't know what else to say. And again, everything in this video is allegedly, this is my opinion that probably 95% of the people who watch Real Housewives of Atlanta agree with. However, it's alleged. Everything that I'm about to say is alleged. So let's get into it. Hopefully by now you have seen the season finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It aired last night, and the focus of the show was two things. One, Drew and the disillusion of her marriage and how that all transpired, which we still have questions. Number two, it was focused on the premiere of The Past, which is now on Peacock, which is what the movie that Todd and Candy directed. I have not seen it yet. I do plan on watching it. I just have a busy few days in the beginning of the week, and then I definitely, hopefully by Thursday or Friday, I'm going to watch The Past because I actually am excited to see it. However, those were the two things that were the focus of this episode. We're strictly going to be focusing on Drew. Drew entered the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to say this is her third season. Her first season, she came on the show lying. I mean, literally about everything. Drew has lied about everything, you guys. And if you guys disagree in my comments, you guys are just as delusional as she is. This woman has lied about, we still don't know what her husband does. What does Ralph do? Drew has lied. You know, it's nothing worse than someone who tells stories. I had to say telling stories when I was growing up. It's nothing worse than someone who tells stories and lies about things that are stupid. Like, lying is already not good, but I do think there are some necessary situations where you maybe not lie, but withhold information. But Drew literally lies about everything. Like, is that her real name? Like, there's nothing that comes out of this woman's mouth that I believe. And she's very much reminiscent of Kim Zolciak, because Kim Zolciak is literally the same, like a pathological liar. I think Drew at this point may have her beat. But let's just take it back to the first season where she was on, where the whole storyline behind she and Ralph and their relationship is fabricated lies. She has accused him of being a gaslighter, and I do believe he is, but she's a gaslighter too. And for one, like, again, what does Ralph do for a living? For two, I think that Drew has led us all to believe that Ralph is just this terrible husband. You know, he went to Tampa that very first season. Who knows what he was doing? But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think Drew knows a lot more than she leads on. I think that Drew knows that Ralph is a cheater, and I actually think she allows it. And I think she's been lying to us, making us feel bad for her about her husband. But I think that she knows good and well, you know, his background, what he's doing with other women. I think that she's known that. And that's why when Ralph talks about it, if y'all notice, he always looks real silly and goofy in the face, like he's just going with it, you know, for the storyline or for the show. Okay, that's number one. Number two, Drew, you kissed LaToya. Like, you kissed her. And this is, remember we talked about the lies that are stupid, or like, who cares? Like, I guess for me, I want to know why she's going so hard on the lie. So hard that she's calling Candy a liar, Kenya. You got Marlo thinking she's going crazy, that she's seeing things that she didn't see. Shamia even, Candy spoke on her speak on it, where she said Shamia saw it too. And she said that, like, Drew is such a good actress that she's making Shamia feel like, well, damn, did I see it? Everybody's not lying on you. You kissed LaToya. LaToya even said it. Now she's, you know, reneging and pussy popping on it, but she said it as well. You kissed her. Who cares? Why are you lying? Now, if the only logical reason that I can think that Drew is going so hard with this lie is that perhaps she and Ralph had a conversation off camera where he told her not to tell what happened. That has to be it, because if that's not it, why? Like, he has stayed with you. Ralph know you lying. He knows you kissed Latoya. Drew, you like women. It's very similar to Portia, whereas I don't think, well, Portia kind of denied it too, but Portia likes women too. Like, you like women, it's fine. Like, we're not judging you. We're judging you because you're going so hard with the lie. And I guess I just want to know why. And the only thing that makes sense is that Ralph told her. But the thing is that I'm thinking maybe he didn't, because he jokes on you about it. He cracked on the movie. He made the lesbian comment when you were in the closet and you were telling Ralph what like Candy did and that they bust you out in Portugal. I promise y'all, go and look at Ralph's face. He was looking like, this girl is crazy, because she just sitting up here lying in front of Jesus and everybody. And we all know that that's what his face was giving. So when I look at his reactions to things, I'm like, maybe he didn't say that to her. So, okay, so really, now that I'm speaking this, you know, when you speak something out, it kind of ding, it makes sense. Maybe, y'all, she is going so hard with the lie because she comes from a religious background, and maybe her parents are not okay with it. That has to be it. Because I don't think Ralph didn't leave you. He know you did it. He stayed. So I think maybe it's the religious background. I don't know if it was her mom or her dad that's a pastor, but that has to be what it is, because it's just, nothing else makes sense. So she's going hard with the lie. She's been lying all season. And then another lie is that, oh, I've never kissed a girl. Drew, stop it. Stop, girl. And then, so that's another lie. And then you telling the lie, Sheree, when you were sitting there telling Sheree, oh, I think Candy's doing this because, you know, she's trying to prep me and get me ready for the movie. And I think she just wants to, she liked watching it. Girl. Oh, Drew, like, you know, a few months ago or a couple months ago, I think I did a video where I was saying like how I would like the cast to look of, you know, like maybe for season 16. And I was saying that because of all the breaking of the news with Drew and Ralph, I was like, ooh, you know, I definitely want, you know, Drew to come back. But I don't want her to come back, because when you can't be honest, and it's the same, she is in the same boat with Kim Zolciak. You guys have a lot going on in your lives, and we do want to see it play out on TV, but not if it's going to be fakery attached to it. And like if Drew comes back next season, I think she's also manipulated Ralph in a way that he also, I think a lot of his dishonesty about their marriage and stuff, it stems from her telling him to be quiet or say this or whatever. Because Ralph, I'm going to be honest, because I think they have an open marriage. I think they haven't been sleeping together for a while, all of that stuff. And I think that Ralph would probably keep it real if it wasn't for Drew not wanting him to tell the things. I think that he would keep it real. I think you could tell by some of the things in the counseling session with Dr. Jeff. I think, is it Dr. Jeff or I forget the doctor's name. He's let me not say he's a terrible therapist. He seems biased, and I've seen him like that with his different clients. He seems biased, and I'll just leave it at that. But when he was speaking to the doctor, he was like, I mean, divorce, who hasn't gotten divorced? And, you know, her friend's husband sleeps in the room, and it works for them. I just think that based on some of the things that Ralph says, I think he would keep it real with what their relationship was really all about if Drew would allow him to do it. Those are my thoughts. So again, then we have the situation with Latoya. Now we find out Ty, who is Mimi Faust, I don't know if they were engaged or whatever. Ty is a women's NBA basketball player. Good looking lady. I guess she classifies as a stud. I don't know. I can see how the girls like her. I'm not into women, but I could see why, you know, women would like her, not to mention she's, you know, flashy. I went to Atlanta a couple years, and I went to a lounge and I saw Ty in there. She's out, you know, out and about mingling. I mean, I could see it. So we find out that Drew met Ty on the set of The Past. Isn't that ironic that she met this woman through Candy? in the movie that she was on, that she was trying to play the movie, and like, I'm only gonna do Lifetime movies moving forward. It's like, girl, you met your future wife on the movie. Ain't that something, y'all? So we find out that she met Ty on the set of The Past, and it's very evident, allegedly, I have to say that, but it's pretty evident that she and Ty, we saw it when Candy had the premiere at the club with T.I. and everybody came. Ty was there, and you could tell by how Ty and Drew greeted each other. You know how, like, when you got a little sneaky link in the club and you don't really want nobody to know that you're messing with that person? This is not me, because I don't do that. But the other people who have sneaky links and they don't want anyone to know that they're messing with the person, they try to give them that little church pat, little church hug, but you know, the chemistry and the eyes are there. That's what it was giving with Drew and Ty. So it's evident that they're messing around. I won't go as far as to say they're together. I don't know, but they are dibbling and dabbling with each other. So, you know, towards the end of the show, it comes out. Mimi was like, I don't care. I'm about to blow all this stuff up. Mimi posted, yikes, screenshots about Ty and Drew. Of course, Drew lies, because that's what she loves to do and does best. She's a great actor, but she's also a storyteller, you know, as far as, you know, she be telling stories and the untruths. That's what Drew does. She says that she's not messing with Todd. This is a scheme that Todd set up, but Todd is Ralph. She says this is a scheme that Ralph set up and that he's the one that concocted this thing. Girl, you are messing with Ty. And again, like, who cares? Well, outside of the fact that you're married and you shouldn't be messing with anyone, man, woman, they, them, whatever. If you're married, unless this is an agreement that you and your husband agreed to, and we know that ain't it. If you weren't married, I'll put it like this: if you weren't married, who cares? Like, again, I'm the type of person where I don't care what people do. Like, I just could care less. I'm worried about me and my daughter and the people I love and my man. You know, that's it. Like, I don't care, Drew. And I think most people feel the same way. I feel like live in your truth. So this is what Charlamagne says all the time: live in your truth so nobody can use it against you. Okay, Drew, you like women, you like the ladies. It's fine. Lean into it. You can lean into it. You can make songs about it and stuff. Like, girl, lean into your attraction for the women. That's it. And so she's in her confessional, and I think literally while she was in her confessional, Mimi posted, you know, screenshots about her and Ty, and she lies about that. And then they pan to an interview they did with Ralph, and Ralph, they asked, you know, Ralph, like, did you see what just happened or whatever? Like, what are your thoughts on, do you believe that this is real between she and Ty? And then he says, I don't know verbatim what he says because I didn't take notes, but I believe he said, I mean, that's her close friend or something like that. And he was like, and that's all I can say. The quotes told it all, bruh. I don't believe that Ty is the reason for the fallout of Drew and Ralph's marriage, because I think that their marriage was trash before Ty even entered the picture. I think he's been doing his thing. I think they're disconnected. I don't think they see it for each other. I think they've been married and they're just, you know, people that are married, they just try to keep it together for the kids and all of that. That is what I think. I do not think that Ty she might have been like the nail on the coffin. She might have been like the last straw, but I think that they haven't really been on a good page for probably before she even came on Housewives, because they came into Housewives with some bullshit. So yeah, I just think that was probably the last straw, you know. But let me just say this, Drew, you have so much potential. You are a beautiful girl. Oh, hold on, y'all. Sidebar. Drew, you even lied lied about dropping with Drew. All the whole drop it with Drew, everything was a lie. Girl, the amount of weight you lost was a lie. How you lost any weight was a lie. You ain't get no tummy tuck. I don't believe it, because the girls that be getting the tummy tucks be snatched. You still built like SpongeBob, and that's fine. That's just the way you're built, but you are built like Britney Spears, like a wider version of Britney Spears. Beautiful, but you did not get a tummy tuck, because the tummy tuck girls be snatched and you're not snatched. So that's just another thing that she has lied about. Like I said, again, you even lied about your website being up. Your website's not up. It's like, girl. Oh, so okay, I digress. I'm sorry, y'all. So yes, like I'm saying, is we're rooting for her. She's talented. She's beautiful. She's a good actress. I loved her in the game. She's a good actress. But if you're not going to be real on this reality show, I need you to exit stage left. Like, just go. Goodbye. Like, can we please bring Portia back? Oh my God. Like, please, Portia. Portia, we know you are in love and all the things. Please, just come back for like 2 seasons. I cannot take it. Like, I don't want to hear anything next season about Drew and Ralph. Production, y'all need to sit Drew down about her lying. Like, it's not okay. She cannot come into season 16 because she's going to come back. She cannot come into season 16 with these lies like this. We can't do it. We just cannot. Like, I can't take it. So I had to get this off my chest, you guys. I had to do some commentary, give you guys some commentary on how out of hand the lying is with Drew. It's really bad, and I can't take it, allegedly. So let me know what you guys think. Am I way off base? I don't think that I am. I know a lot of you guys have to agree. Am I off base with this? Because, I mean, and again, outside of Candy, with the exception of Candy, and not speaking of the friends of Candy, to me, I don't care what y'all say, she's the only person on this show that actually tells truths. Kenya fibs, Sheree definitely fibs, Marlo is always fibbing. I'll put Sanya in the candy boat, because we haven't caught Sanya in a lie yet. Does Sanya take up for Marlo when she should not? Yes, but that's not lying. So I guess what I'm saying is, it's not like the other girls don't fib too, but I will say this: Drew's whole existence on the Real Housewives of Atlanta is a lie, like everything. The only thing that's not a lie about Drew, allegedly, is that she's a good actress, because she is a good actress and she's beautiful. Her kids are beautiful and all of those things. But besides the fact that I really believe her and Ralph are married, and that her sister, I do believe the mental health issues with her sister. Outside of those things, I don't believe anything about Drew. Nothing. I mean, literally nothing. Not one thing. And so production, y'all need to speak to that lady, because she's going to come back next season, and she has a lot of things going on that we would love to hear about, but I don't want to hear it if she's not going to keep it real. So anyway, you guys like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think. Again, like I asked before, am I off base? Do you agree with me? Let's talk about it, you guys. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.